everybody, it's Janice. The first thing I'm going to do is take this whole house and paint it all black. And I just use black acrylic paint for this. And I know that sometimes people don't understand this process, but I needed the underneath of the center to be black. Plus, it was a little beat up to begin with, so I really wanted it just to be all one color. So here it is, all painted with the black. Next, I'm going to take some white paint, and I'm going to paint just the center. And I'm not going to do like a full coat. I'm just going to coat it, well, but I'm not going to like double coat it or anything like that. Because the point of me painting it black is that I wanted the black to show through the white once I sanded it down. A lot of people ask me why I paint. This is why. I want the base underneath to be black and the top to be white. So when you sand it, the black shows through. So as you can see, here it is all painted with the white. And as you can still see some of the black coming through. I'm going to let that fully dry. And now I'm going to take my farmhouse animals, my star, and my little craft stick that I cut. And the craft stick, you're just going to cut to the size to fit whatever saying that you want. So I'm going to put a sticker on that. So I just cut it to the size of the sticker. And I'm going to paint all of this all black. And here it is all dry. And next, I'm going to take some sandpaper and I'm going to sand off the edges of all of the animals, the star, and the little craft stick. And I'm just doing the edges. I'm not going to go over the centers of them, just enough to get the paint off the edges and give them like a little bit of a distressed look. And now that my paint is completely dry, I'm going to sand the center of this little house. And as you can see, it has like little grooves in it. I'm going to sand the white out of those grooves. And this is where it's going to show through all of the black. If I had left it the white, it would have just showed through white. And I really wanted the distressed look, so I sanded off all of that. And as you can see, it comes and kind of looks like shiplap. Next, I'm going to take my little farm animals and I'm going to stack them on top of each other. So I did the cow at the bottom, the pig in the center, and the little rooster at the top. And I'm not going to do this all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom. I'm going to leave a little space at the bottom. I'm going to add my little star to the top. And I just used a little bit of hot glue to do that. And that's going to help me center all of my animals and know exactly where to lay them. And now I'm going to start gluing them down. I'm just using hot glue for this. And I love these little farmhouse animals. They're absolutely adorable. Hobby Lobby has really stepped up the game in the wood department. There's all kinds of new stuff in there that's so much fun to craft with. So now that I have all my little animals on there, I'm going to take some Spanish moss and I'm going to lay that down on the bottom right underneath the little cow's feet. And not a ton of it, just enough. Then I'm going to take that white fence that I have and I'm going to glue that to the very bottom. And I'm going to put it right over that Spanish moss. I'm not even going to glue the moss down because this fence is going to hold it in. I'm going to add that right to the bottom. As you can see, I only hot glued on either side. I did end up adding a little glue at the bottom. Sometimes with hot glue, you don't have a lot of time to work with before it starts to dry and get hard. But I did end up adding a little bit to the underneath of the bottom of the fence. Then I'm just going to use a paintbrush and just kind of mess around with the Spanish moss so it's not sticking out everywhere. Next, I'm going to take that sticker pack that I had, and I'm going to add this little sticker that says Gather. And I'm going to put that right on my little sign. Then I'm going to hot glue that right to the front. And look how stinking cute this turned out. I absolutely love how it turned out, and it was super easy to make. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification.